Started and how excited are you about getting this thing underway and I guess your senior season?
I mean, for me, being a senior, it's my last go around, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited, but I'm just actually excited for the guys too, even the newcomers and everything. It's just gonna be going into our first road game and our first official game. I mean, there might be little jitters here and there, but I just feel like as a group, we're really excited. We've been playing against each other for months and months. We're just ready, just start our season.
Would you rather start on the road or start at home?
Road.
Why is that?
Because basically MBC tournament is not on your home court, it's away, so it's a away environment. I mean, I know it's neutral for everybody, but I just feel like away games are true wins, like road wins for everybody.
What do you know about Western Kentucky so far through film and what coaches have said?
We're actually going to go over Western Kentucky today. I got a brief coach put scouting reports in our lockers, so we haven't looked at them yet. We're really just going to talk about them today and what they got going on.
Do you guys tailor your game plan to what Western Kentucky will do, or is it more focused on what you guys can do?
Yeah, more focused on what we going to do. Just basically, I just feel like it'll come down to just taking care of the ball.
Between where you were at last year at this time, right at the beginning of the season, coming in, JUCO transfer, as to now, what's the difference between then and now in your mind? Is it like night and day?
Yeah.
Just how you feel?
I just feel different. It's all different. Everything's different. I just feel stronger, faster, quicker, smarter. Just don't overthink too much. Just let the game come to me.
Is it easier or harder for you when Alizé gets in there? Does your role change hardly any at all, or not?
No, I still play aggressively, go get rebounds, and do what I gotta do to help the team. I don't think anything changes, but I really can't wait to have him back out there.
Do you feel like you more of a burden to pick up scoring when he's not there, or is it more of the rebound side?
No, I just, like I said, I just play my role. I just play really, really hard. And he's Alizé's a big part of our rebounding, but I feel like as a group, we've been rebounding pretty well as a group collectively. So,
Thanks, Jarrid.
No problem.
What about you? Going into Western Kentucky, the season opener, tell me a little bit about just getting this season going.
I think we're all excited about this season. We've been working hard in the preseason, and we're just excited to get out there and start playing games and stop kicking each other's butts in practice every day.
Talking to Jarrid, he says he likes starting on the road. Do you like starting on the road?
Yeah, I think it's good for us. It'll give us a away atmosphere. We won't be in front of our crowd, so it'll be a really good test to see where we're really at.
How do you feel your game's improved since this time last year over the summer?
I would just say probably just being more solid and just having a better basketball IQ and just a better understanding on how our offenses work and our defenses and just where to be at. And I think that's probably where I've improved most so far.
Jarrid talked about how he had not looked up anything about Western Kentucky up until maybe today when you guys got the scouting report. Have you looked anything up on Western Kentucky, and what do you know about that?
I was actually waiting to hear about it today too. Yeah, we're gonna go over it today and their players and their offenses and stuff, so we'll get a good understanding.
And so,
today about it.
How much is it more focused on what you guys can do rather than what they'll do?
Yeah, I mean, coming into a game, it's mostly about how you're playing, and I've heard before, it's like 80-20 from how you guys perform, and then the 20 is just how you know them. So I mean, if you don't come out and play, no matter what, you're not going to win. So it's just basically focusing on us and then getting a little bit of understanding of them and then going out there.
What's one of the toughest things of a road trip and being ready to play on the road?
Road trips, travel. I think honestly, it's just going out there under. I know Western Kentucky's gonna have a big crowd, and I think that really does play a big factor in guys' performances, and especially guys who this is their first road trip. So it'll be interesting to see how we go out there and just dealing with that.
How do you not look up anything on your opponent when you've known for months who it is? It just seems. Are you excited at all to be playing opening night?
Yeah,
or?
you're excited. I mean, we got 30-something games this year. I mean, we just hear about it. I mean, we'll go over them, and it's just, yeah. I mean, we're excited, though. I mean, don't get that wrong. We're excited to get out there and play them.
What can you tell me about Jarrid Rhodes? Kind of a quiet guy, but what's he like on the floor?
You guys think he's a quiet guy. Get him in the locker room with the guys that he knows, and I mean, he'll talk all day. But he's a funny guy. He's got jokes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's probably one of the funniest guys on the team.
But Jarrid Rhodes is who we're talking about.
Yeah, Jarrid Rhodes. Yep. Yeah. But no, I mean, he's a great guy.
All right.
Appreciate it, Greg.